Okay, what's up y'all, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm kind of just doing a little bit of a life update type rant type, speaking some real ish today. So before I get into any of that, if you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Chamiraelaine. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for bearing with me. I know I have not posted any videos in like the past 3-4 weeks, almost a month now. Anybody that's visiting my channel and you're not subscribed, make sure that you go down below and hit the subscribe button down below, and also make sure that you hit the bell button so that you're notified every single time that I post. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your reactions, thoughts, comments, whatever it is. But if you kind of want to hear what I gotta say, then just keep watching this video. Now I kind of just want to talk about life girl. No, but recently I kind of have just been feeling a little iffy about like the route that my life is taking, and it's kind of just been a bit of a realization for me, because I feel like I always knew, like you know how you have that feeling where you feel like you know what you want to do with your life, and you know for sure that that's what you want to do. You have it in your mind, you set your goals for it, you do it, all of that. All right, so that's what's kind of happening to me right now, but I'm kind of finding out what I thought I wanted for my life is not really what I want for my life. Now let me just start from the beginning. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I am in grad school. I go to Loyola University of Chicago. I am a master's student, and my master's will be in education, and I'll also get an EDS degree, which is an education specialist. Now with this degree, I am in a school psychology program to be a school psychologist. I'm not going to explain what a school psychologist is. If you really want to know, there's Google. You know, Google exists. But yeah, so right now I'm on that track. Now mind you, I went to undergrad at U of I, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, and I got my major in psychology. Now before I even thought about school psychology, I wanted to do something with my psych degree. So anything regarding the mind, anything regarding human behavior, and so forth and so forth. But I kind of got swayed into school psychology, thinking that it had to do with psychology. I mean, because of course school psychology, right? You know, psychology is in the name. And I also had a mentor who was in the field, had heard a lot of, you know, from her about what she does, etc., etc. Fast forward, now I'm in the program. Now I did a like grad school vlog where I kind of expressed how I was feeling about the program. I will put that video down in the comments, in the description box below, so you all can look at that video, so I don't have to re-explain it. But I mean, in a nutshell, I kind of wasn't feeling the program. Now instantly I'm just like, okay, when I don't like something, I quit automatically. Like, it really doesn't take me time to be like, okay, Chamira, this is not something that you like, we just gonna try to stick it out. And no, like, I'm not gonna say I'm a quitter, but it's kind of just like, if I know that I'm not feeling something, I'm done. But in this case, this was grad school you talking about, so you talking about time invested, money, and then kind of like the realization of, okay, well, if this is not it, what am I gonna do afterwards? So for me, I had this feeling, and I went to my mom, talked to my mom about it, and then I spoke with one of my favorite professors. So I'm talking to my professor, and I'm expressing that, you know, I'm not really sure if this field is for me. And I mean, she kind of like led me in a direction that was still like focused on school psych, but it was kind of like other fields within education. So I'm like, cool, now I understand that there are other avenues, other career fields that I can go into besides school psychology, because I wasn't feeling school psychology. So I'm like, okay, let me just stick out this semester. Next semester I'll be taking new classes, different classes focusing on different things. I'll be in the schools more, working more with my student, you know, maybe I'll like it. I'm in my second semester and I still don't like it. Now for me, it has been so frustrating to come to that realization, because honestly, y'all, I knew from the get-go that I did not want to do school psychology, and a part of me feels as if I should have just ran with that feeling. But you know how I just feel like as I'm getting older in life, it's beneficial if you make sure if things are for certain, because you never want to quit something without fully knowing that this is not what I want to do. So I think that time invested into figuring out that this is not what I want to do was beneficial. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's beneficial, because I did, prior to how I feel right now, I did feel as if I had wasted my time, wasting my money, and I could have been doing something else in the meantime. But this time was actually very valuable. It was actually very precious time, because it's me realizing what I'm doing here on this earth, what my purpose is, or even what my interests are, where my skills are, so that I can propel in that direction. I'm in this space where I don't really, I have an idea of what I want to do, but I don't really know what I want to do, and it's so frustrating, y'all. Like, it's so frustrating, because I'm in grad school, I'm spending money, a lot of money, to go to Loyola, when I know that this is not something that I want to do. And it's like, I could just quit, you know, I could just be like, you know, F grad school, whatever, I'm just gonna find me a regular job with my bachelor's and, you know, try to figure it out from there. But it's not a smart decision. I mean, I have bills, I have my car, you know, I have a lot of stuff that I have to pay for. I have a certain lifestyle that I want to live, you know. So like, just quitting right now, it doesn't make sense to me, because of the fact that I'm not sure which direction I'm trying to take. So it has been a little frustrating, which is one of the reasons why I have not been on YouTube, so, or even have been consistent with YouTube. So school takes up a lot of time, and yeah, I just don't be having time to like really do YouTube and stuff like that, which kind of brings me to my next point. I know that I'm really passionate about my hobbies, and okay, because I'm trying not to make this a long video, but I'm really passionate about my hobbies. And so I'll just give you like some example. I love YouTube, I love creative design, so like websites and flyers and DIY decor and home interior. I'm just all into like creativeness, the media, social media, digital media, marketing, whatever it is. But those are hobbies, or at least that's what I made myself think, that they were just hobbies. These were not things that I could potentially make money for. In my mind, growing up, what made money was having a degree, having a bachelor's, going to get your master's, having this prestigious title behind your name, having a prestigious job, having a job that was always in need. And that's just not true. Like, that's, although those things are accurate, most times it's not true. I can make money off of my hobbies. I can actually make a lot of money off of my hobbies, depending on how hard I work. So I think for me, it was very disappointing to be like, dang, I've been doing my hobbies along with doing school, which is something I didn't really want to do in the first place. I just did it because people along the way told me that that's what I needed. Which gets me to the whole point of this video, and kind of just, I guess, me trying to give you all the advice, because I feel like there was people there trying to give me this advice, but it kind of wasn't. So for me, do what you want to do in life. I know that sounds so cliche, but doing what makes you happy is like the purpose of life. And I also think that you have to get there somehow. So my way of getting there to the point of life, or understanding my purpose of life, is having to go through this, having to go through school and figuring out things that I don't want to do, and realizing that, you know, I could have just been making money doing my hobbies a long time ago. You know, I had to go through that journey without anybody really telling me that, because of the fact that school was so forced and pushed upon me. Don't get me wrong, like, school is great. I mean, who don't want a degree, who don't want to be making 60K, 70K, 80K a month, whatever it is. Always having that degree to back you up, it means something, it holds weight, but I don't think it holds, I do think that other things that you may want to pursue that doesn't require a degree holds the same weight. So growing up, I mean, I kind of just feel like school was always pushed upon me. I was always good at school. I always got good grades. I always was on the honor roll. So I kind of felt like school was something that I should have been doing, or some, I ain't even gonna say need, because I felt like I should have been doing it. I was good at it. People told me that it was good for me. Cool, you know, went to college. Then after college, oh, go get your master's, because that's what this society needs, for people to get their masters. Cool, you know, I'm going to get my masters. But as you can see, those are all things that other people wanted me to do, not things that Chamira wanted to do for herself. And being 23 and thinking like I lived my entire 23 years with people telling me what I should be doing with my life, and me actually going along with it, is very frustrating, because I felt like I've always been this independent person, somebody who has always made decisions based on what I wanted, but it's decisions on what I wanted mixed with like what other people wanted for me. So I'm trying to say, figure out what it is that you want to do. Do not let other people or society, the world, tell you what you need for you to be happy. I think that a lot of people that are my age, that are 20, you know, the millennials, I think that we don't value this time. I think that being in our 20s is like it's such precious time, and I want to make the most of it. Like I said, I'm only 23, and it's like I feel like I'm going through a midlife crisis. Like, oh my god, like this is not what I want to do. I'm like freaking out, because I'm like, what am I going to do with my life? But I'm only 23, and it's okay for me to figure out what I want to do with my life. And that's why I feel like while your 20s are so important, it's not time to slack off. It's not time to do what other people want you to do. It's not time to do whatever y'all think that y'all need to be doing when y'all 20 something. You know, like, it's time to be figuring out how you want your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s to play out. And honestly, I don't want to waste this time. I know I have a vision in my mind how I want my life to be in the future, and the only way I can get there is if I utilize this time right now to the best of my ability with the things that I want to do. As far as like my next steps, right now I do plan on staying in school at the moment, just so I can format my own plan and things like that, to figure out which route that I want to take, and kind of figure it out from there. Always keeping God first and what He has planned for me as well. But yeah, so I'm kind of just figuring it out, and I've been trying to help myself be okay with figuring it out. I think most times we get confused that like we're supposed to have our life all figured out and together. Like, nobody ever has their life figured out and together. So just me understanding that it's okay to be in this spot, to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That has been a challenge for me, but I'm pushing myself to be uncomfortable, to be in these situations and maneuver through them and get through them successfully. And I kind of just wanted to share that with you all, because I think that these are topics that not a lot of people talk about, especially people that are our ages. You hear our elders, our parents, our grandparents telling us that going to school is key, and it is for some people, but what about all of the other options, all of the other skills that I have that may not be aligned with school? It's like they get overlooked, and then you have people who grow up and they do things and they aren't happy, and I don't want to be one of those people. I want to be happy with my life, with whatever I'm doing. So yeah, this is kind of just a video for me to just get it all out, but also a video for anybody watching who has felt the same way about their life and other people wanting things for their life and trying to understand how to get through it, or even understand just life, understanding life, y'all. But no, so that's kind of just it for my little rant. I do want to say that I am going to start taking YouTube, my Instagram, everything more seriously, because those are things that I want to expand upon. Those are skills that I want to keep building and building on. Those are things that's my way of releasing my creativity to the world. And I feel like yeah, everybody does YouTube. Everybody's trying to, like, you know, up their social media game and stuff like that. But nobody does it like you, you know. And that's what I've also been trying to tell myself. So what that everybody's trying to make a YouTube? So what? Everybody's trying to make flyers. So what? Everybody's trying to have a clothing line. So what? Everybody trying to get into fitness. So what? So what? Nobody does it like me. Honestly, I bring my own ideas to the table just like the next person, just like the next person. And I think it's very unfair to myself for me to dumb myself down or even not share my gifts with the world because I feel like somebody else is doing it. No, they're not. I have to keep reminding myself, like, Chamira, you got it, baby. You got it, girl. Yeah, so it's a challenge that I face every day, that I'm continually working on, and I hope that I can kind of bring you all along this journey. I'll definitely be making more videos like this, not more so like motivation, but kind of just like life, like adulting 101 series, and things like that, things that kind of just help me stay on track. So like my morning routine, what I do when I wake up, the first 1 hour, you know, or even just how to, just little stuff like that. So if you all will be interested in videos like that, please give this video a thumbs up or even comment down below. So that's really like kind of it for this video. Like I said, if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below. And yeah, I mean, if you all feel like this or have felt like this, like, let's talk about it for real, because I be needing some more ideas on like everything. I be reading my books, my self-help books, motivation books. I be writing my journal. I make sure that I'm writing my planner, everything, being on top of everything that I want to do, researching new ideas, just building every single day, making sure that I'm doing something that'll get me closer to where I want to be. Whew, that felt good to get out. That feels so good to get out. Oh my god. Make sure you drink your water, because but yeah, I just been feeling stuck, y'all. I'm like, I'm done being stuck. I am done being stuck. Like I got out of this stuckness, this rut, this hole a week ago, and I feel freaking great. Okay. But yeah, that's it for this video. Follow me on all social media at chamiraelaine, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.